Hey guys, it's me, Sierra Simone. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be discussing Stranger Things Season 3, and I honestly don't even know what I'm going to title this video yet, but I just know that I'm going to be talking about some of the theories that I have, some of the questions that I have about this season, and just some of the things that I thought in general. And so before we get into this video, I did want to say that there is going to be some spoilers, so if you haven't already finished Season 3, you should definitely go watch that before you watch this video. But I have my laptop here and I just have a bunch of things that I'm going to talk about, because if I just said it off the top of my head I'd probably forget, because there's just so much that I want to talk about. But other than that, let's go ahead and get straight into this video. Okay, so my first theory is that Harper is still alive. So I have 3 indications of why this could be true. The first one is that when Joyce was turning the key, she looked away, so that means that she wouldn't be able to see what was going to happen or what she thought was going to happen. And during this time, Harper, he looked away and he looked at the upside down, so that indicates that he possibly could have had like time to jump back into the upside down, which means that he could possibly be stuck in there. And then another thing is that if you had watched the end credits, there was still more scenes and like more things going on after that, and it was showing those 2 Russian guys, and there was like some cells on the side or whatever, and they were like, no, not the American. And so that just lets you know that there's somebody in there, and it could literally be anybody. Some people think that it's Murray, but he escaped with Joyce, so I'm like, I don't think it could be him. I think it was Harper. And I feel like if they're drawing this much attention to it, because they also showed that like place in Russia, I forgot what the name was, but they showed a place in Russia, so I'm like, somebody is in Russia, and I feel like it's Harper because they could have like captured him. And so either way, if he is alive, he's in danger. Because also another thing is that it didn't even show his dead body. They said that he was dead in the newspaper, but we didn't even see a dead body. They're just saying that. And so I'm like I said, either way, if he is alive, I think that he's in danger, but I don't think he's dead. So like at the end, I wasn't crying because I was like, I don't think he's dead. I think he's alive. There's just too many indications that he could still be alive. I would say that for me, the only part at the end where I was crying was when Elle was reading the letter. That was pretty sad. And then also when the buyers were moving, because that's just sad in its own part. Like, I'm sorry, but though, like I said, I just think that Harper's alive. I feel like there's too many things that show that he could possibly be alive. So the next question that I was thinking was, what happened to Elle's powers and will she get them back? I feel like Elle's powers are something that's just, it's so important to the series in general, and so I feel like she's helped out the gang so much, and like I feel like without her there's only so much you can do with like fireworks, an axe, a gun. That's not gonna help them if they get in danger in the next season. So I'm just hoping, like, will she get them back? Like, what's gonna happen? Because we honestly need Elle. Without her, like I said, the crew, they could just be in so much danger. The next thing, this is just like a thought in general, I'm really happy that they gave Erica more screen time, because at first I honestly thought she was like low-key annoying, especially when she kept asking for ice cream. I was like, okay sis, calm down, you don't need that much ice cream in your life. But once they like actually like kept showing her, I was like, oh, she's actually really helpful, she's really smart, and she's really funny too, especially with that whole like, you can't spell America without Erica. I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm really happy that they gave her more screen time. This one makes me super sad even just thinking about it, but it's the whole thing about Alexi. Like, can we just get some justice for him? All he wanted to do was watch Looney Tunes and drink his cherry Slurpees, and so I'm just like, oh my gosh, the fact that he was just living his best life. He was so sweet, he was so pure, and that dang Russian just had to come and kill him. I was so depressed, and I was like, oh my gosh, like Alexi was so sweet. Why did they have to do that? Like, I get that he was low-key giving away the Russian secrets, but that really hurt me. Like, his death hurt on another level. So I know that this one is kind of going to be controversial, but I really gained sympathy for Billy this season. I know that he's done some bad things in the past, and like, just even with this whole Miss Wheeler situation that went on in this season, that was just weird. if he wouldn't have been trying to get with Miss Wheelie, he probably would have still been alive because he was trying to go to the motel, and that's when he got in the car crash and then got attacked. If he wasn't trying to do that, he'd probably still be alive, like I said. But I just really gained sympathy, especially when we learned about his childhood. You can definitely see that Billy, he took some of the ways of his father, especially with like his temper and stuff like that. But like, it was just so sad seeing like how he grew up, because it makes you understand why he was the way that he was, if that makes sense. And so especially when he was in the sauna and was talking to Max, all his moments with Max made me cry. Like when he was like, this isn't my fault, and then at the end when he died, he was like, I'm so sorry. Like that hurt me. And so, not gonna lie, I cried when he died. I don't know how you guys felt about that, but I just really gained sympathy for Billy this season. I feel like out of all those things that he did, I still don't think that he should deserve to die. Like he didn't need that. And especially when he helped out 11 at the end, I was like, you go, yes. But I don't think that he deserved to die. Now I'm gonna move towards couples and stuff like that. So a lot of people are saying that they don't like Mike and 11 now that they're like kissing and now that they're just spending more time in general together. But I honestly still ship them. I think that they're really cute. And then when there was that whole scene when they were all, I think they were in the kitchen or something, but Mike was just saying like that he loves Elle and stuff. And then when they were also at the were they at a gas station? I think they were at a gas station, but he was trying to like confess his love for Elle. That really got me, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I still ship them. I ship them from the beginning, and I'll probably still ship them to the end. So I'm just really hoping that they work out. This is one that I know that a lot of people will probably hate me for, but I do not see the chemistry with Lucas and Max. I see them more as like best friends, but I don't see them as like couple goals at all. Like I said, I just see them as best friends, but I don't see that they should be in a relationship, because I don't know, I just don't get that like chemistry. I don't think that they have that, honestly. This one also makes me really sad because I really shipped Steve and Robin. Like from the beginning, I was like, they need to be a couple. I was like, they're going to be a couple. Like I was like, I can see it. But then freaking Tammy Thompson had to come into the picture, and I was like, no, that's just another girl that Steve has to get over. But at the end of the day, it's okay, because Steve is a total mom. He has his kids. Like, can he just get a round of applause, because he is killing it with the nanny game. Like, he is over here taking care of the whole crew, and I'm like, you go. Like, he needs a round of applause, because Steve is just a total mom. And then the last thing, this is probably also going to be controversial, but Susie and Dustin, I think that they're really underrated. And I get that when they were singing that song, it caused a lot of stress. Like, we just wanted to get that key, you know? And people are like, if it weren't for the song, Harper could have still been alive. And I honestly still think that he's alive, but that's what some people are saying. But I think that the song was really cute, and I'm just happy that Dustin got a girl, because like he had been wanting that, and so I'm like, I feel like he deserves that, you know? And so I think that they're really cute. I hope that they can in season 4 somehow bring Susie to Hawkins, so that like we could actually see Susie and Dustin in the same room, and not just with that big like walkie-talkie thing that they're using. So that's all that I have to talk about. But if you guys have any questions, any more theories, because I probably missed some things, just let me know in the comment section and we can just all talk about it. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.